Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Mr. Moser's Meandering Monday. I'm in Saluda, North Carolina. It's a small town just south of Hendersonville, North Carolina. Basically was established by the trains that came through. It was a stop, and it was also the highest point of the steepest grade of a railroad line in the United States at the time, and I'll explain what that is in a little bit. So keep watching, learn a little bit about the town, maybe you'll even learn a little something.
Built in the 1870s to connect Spartanburg, South Carolina to Asheville, North Carolina, the track posed significant challenges to the engineers and the workers who built it. This section of track was known as the Saluda Grade, and it was a marvel of engineering nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. It was known as the steepest standard gauge mainline railway grade in the United States. Stretching over 3 miles with a downhill slope of 4.7%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but the average grade of a railroad line is usually less than 1%, with grades steeper than 2.2% being very rare. This one was 4.7% and even got up to 5.1% downhill slope in some sections. The grade of a railroad track is the rate at which the track elevation rises or falls. It's expressed as the number of feet the track rises or falls per 100 feet in length. Because of the steep incline, the Saluda Grade has a history of numerous accidents, many of which were quite severe. The speed going down the grade was only supposed to be 8 miles per hour. However, if a train lost its brakes, it could reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, and this would lead to numerous derailments or the train going off the tracks over the years. During and shortly after its construction, the Saluda Grade saw several tragic accidents. In 1880 alone, 14 men lost their lives in crashes on the grade. In 1886, one of the most tragic accidents occurred when a runaway train resulted in the deaths of 7 people. In the summer of 1903, there were 3 separate accidents occurring over the summer. The steep grade often led to brake failure, causing the trains to lose control. The last serious wreck was in 1971 when 3 engines of the train derailed from going too fast down the slope. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. Despite these dangers and challenges, this Saluda Grade remained open until 2001 when it was finally closed by the railroad due to the safety concerns. This footage you're seeing here is of the actual Saluda Grade and was filmed while the train was still in operation back in 1998. While the train no longer runs through the town of Saluda, the Saluda Historic Depot, which was built in 1903 to serve passengers, is still open and is now a museum. In there you can learn about the train and its history, see diagrams and dioramas of the train and the steep grades, see some train lanterns, see some models of the different trains that ran along the tracks, and even, if you want to, try your hand at Morse code. On the screen are words for you to translate into Morse code, which is a system using dots and dashes. These dots and dashes were then sent down the telegraph line to another station. This is how they used to communicate before telephones. An experienced operator would type a lot faster than I am here. The small town of Saluda is now a great place to do a day trip. It has a few restaurants, a general store with lots of items and ice cream, a playground in the park. If you like outdoor adventures, you can hike the scenic trails of the Green River Game Lands or take a thrilling kayak ride down the Green River. Saluda also hosts a variety of events and festivals throughout the year. One of them is the Coon Dog Day Festival, which is always held the Saturday after the 4th of July. I hope you enjoyed today's meandering to Saluda, North Carolina, and learning about the Saluda Grade, the steepest regular grade track in America. I almost forgot to mention, from the Clover School District office, Saluda is about 87 miles away. It takes about an hour and 25 minutes to get there. On this map, Saluda, which is circled here, is south of Asheville, North Carolina, and north of Spartanburg, South Carolina, just a few miles off of Interstate 26. Whether you're seeking a little outdoor adventure or want to learn a little bit of history, the small mountain town of Saluda, North Carolina has something for everyone. Have a great day.